Okay, let's talk about why the NFL world loses its mind every time a quarterback so much as smiles at someone who isn't a coach. Here's the deal. Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, two of the league's brightest young stars, recently made headlines not for throwing touchdowns, but for checks notes, hanging out with their girlfriends, or maybe just friends, at training camp. And suddenly, everyone's a psychologist, a life coach, and a football guru. What's really going on here? Let's unpack this. First, Justin Herbert. You've probably seen the clips, him and Madison Beer, his fiancée, sharing a cozy moment on the Chargers practice field. Fans immediately split into two camps. One side's like, ah, young love. The other? He's doomed. He'll never make the playoffs now. Enter Dr. Abby Morono, a body language expert, who basically told everyone to chill. Her take? Their posture, proximity, and eye contact screamed normal couple, not distraction disaster. But here's what fascinates me. Why do we assume intimacy equals weakness in athletes? Like, if a QB hugs his partner, does he automatically forget how to read a defense? That's such a weird double standard. We celebrate CEOs for work-life balance, but if a football player shows he's human, we question his dedication. That's messed up, right? Now, Joe Burrow. His situation? Way more mysterious. He was spotted with Sports Illustrated model Olivia Ponton, multiple times. She even got a golf cart ride to Bengals practice. But here's the twist, Burrow hasn't confirmed if they're dating. Last year, she called herself his employee during a home break-in. So, is she his assistant? A friend? A secret girlfriend? The rumor mill's been working overtime. And honestly, that's what makes this so juicy. Unlike Herbert, who's fully public about his relationship, Burrow's ambiguity leaves room for speculation. Some fans see red flags, others shrug and say, it's his life. But let's be real, if Burrow starts dating a swimsuit model, the media would have had a field day either way. The NFL's obsession with QB leadership often ignores their humanity. Like, can't these guys have personal lives without us treating every Instagram story like a playoff indicator? Here's the deeper issue, we're projecting our own insecurities onto these athletes. The idea that a moment of affection or a private conversation could ruin a season is absurd. Football isn't played in a vacuum. Players are people. Herbert's Chargers struggled last year? Blame the relationship. Burrow's Bengals missed the playoffs? Suddenly Olivia Ponton's his distraction. That's lazy analysis. What about the offensive line? The coaching? The defense? But no, we'd rather dissect a 10-second clip of a QB holding hands. And let's not forget the gender double standard. If Madison Beer or Olivia Ponton were male athletes dating female QBs, would anyone care? Probably not. It's 2026, but we're still policing male athletes' relationships like it's 1980. But here's a thought, maybe this obsession says more about us than them. Social media trains us to find drama in everything. A simple photo becomes proof of a crisis. And the NFL, with its hypermasculine culture, hasn't quite figured out how to handle players being relatable. Herbert and Burrow are part of a new generation that doesn't separate their personal and professional selves, they're just living their lives. So why can't we let them? At the end of the day, wins and losses will tell the story, not a hug on a practice field. But hey, I'm just some guy with a mic. What do you think? Are we overreacting, or does this stuff actually matter? Let me know in the comments, because trust me, this isn't just about football. It's about how we judge success, relationships, and what it means to be a leader in 2026. And that's the real game here.